2-3 little things that I had in mind whilst I was here. Why do we, especially to people who sometimes are actually wondering what Islam means. Every religion is Islam, actually. Every religion is Islam, because Islam actually means peace. Every prophet that came to this world actually came to teach people how people from different sects, people from different languages, areas, color, creed can actually live together, who have different habits, who have different lifestyles. How can they actually amalgamate together and live peacefully? So in their time, you'd be amazed to know that every religion was called Islam. So this is what every religion is. How can people live together beautifully and enjoy each other's company? Now, Prophet Muhammad, who was the last of the prophets, he had one beautiful thing. He had a lot of sayings, obviously. I mean, us Muslims, we quote our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Christian people, they quote Prophet Jesus. Jewish people, they quote Prophet Moses, and so on and so forth. And every prophet has something great to say, which would actually and eventually change the lives of people for the better. So there was one little saying that I heard as I was thinking about it as I was coming to this to the auditorium, and that saying was very interesting. It was in Arabic, but I'll try and explain it. It said, "Ad-Deenu an-Naseeha." Ad-Deenu an-Naseeha. Deen is advice. Now the Prophet didn't say Al-Islam an-Naseeha. He said Ad-Deenu an-Naseeha, which meant, so I asked one of the scholars, why didn't he say that following Islam was an advice? Why did he say Ad-Deenu an-Naseeha? Why? So he said, Deen actually means, in Arabic language, a code of life. Just the way lawyers in their courtrooms have a code of life. We're recently contesting a court case, and I actually see how a lawyer has to stand in front of the judge, and they have a way of. I was actually quite amazed that I was sitting in the court like this, and then I saw a gentleman pointing it out to me. Please, excuse me. And I just couldn't know what he meant. He says, please. I'm like what? He says, please, your leg. Oh, I'm sorry. And this is what I did. So he says, this is the way to sit in a court. So he says, the Prophet said, whoever will understand the code of conduct of a certain place, he will be chosen as somebody who is going to lead people. So I thought about it. I said, okay, this is a very understandable translation of what you've just said. Then the scholar said, there is another translation to it. And I said, please, I'd like to know, what's the other translation to it? He says, the other word is, the first word is ad-deen, which is code of conduct. The other word is an-Naseeha. An-Naseeha is made up of two words. One is minsaha, the other is nasih. They are both Arabic words. Nasih is a tailor. Nasih is a tailor. And minsaha is a needle. So then he said that when when a cloth is actually sewn, before it is being stitched, there are 4 pieces to it. Say this is my kurta. This is the front piece. Then this is the second piece. This is the third piece, and this is the 4th piece. So he said, before they are actually stitched together, they are nothing but a piece of cloth. I'd probably use them to wipe my shoes, or maybe clean a car, or just wipe the windows. They are of no value. But when a Naseeha, who's a tailor, picks up his needle, which is a minsaha, and he starts stitching these 4 pieces together, then this becomes a shirt and a kurta and something which eventually becomes part of the human body. And there is a price to it. And it is kept in a shop and people value it. Right? So he says, so the meaning of that, the meaning of ad-Deenu an-Naseeha is that when the code of conduct of a particular place for us Muslims in these times is the life of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For Christian people, it's the life of Prophet Jesus Christ, and for others with their different prophets. So the meaning of this statement is that when you will follow the code of conduct of your prophet, you will become of a value. People will value you. And if you will not do it, you are as worthless as this piece of cloth before it is being stitched. This was something I heard 10 years ago, and I remembered it. And everywhere I went, that's exactly what I saw. That people who have discipline in their lives, people who value their time, people who have beautiful manners, people who have responsibility in their nature, Allah picks them as a source of hidayah. Hidayah means as Allah picks them as a source of guidance for the rest of mankind. So may Allah pick us all for this very, very important and noble work. I am humbled that, you people have asked me to come for this occasion. May your school do well. I was just a few days ago, I'm sure you must have heard, there is this chain of schools which is run by this organization called the Oasis. Have you heard about it? Oasis. It's in Bradford. This is a group of people from different religions. They've actually put their heads together. They've come up with this organization. It's called the Oasis. And they've now started putting together schools with children from different backgrounds, from different religions. They come together. It's a beautiful amalgamation of this British society. I was so impressed. I actually spent 3-4 hours with the students, with the teachers. We did a lot of nasheeds there. I sang a few songs there as well. And just the way I just heard this nasheed by these students, their students also read some of these nasheeds from different backgrounds. It was so good to see all of it.